Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to take a listen to the current Billboard Top 10 and give you my opinion as a guitarist in his 30s who is deeply disconnected from all things pop music. Now it should be noted that I am not the first person to do this. In fact, I got this idea from my favorite YouTube uncle, Rick Beato. However, I am the first person to give my opinion on the current Billboard Top 10 as of whatever date it is today, February something or other. So if you clicked on this video and you didn't want to see Sammy G's opinion on the top 10 as of February 20 whatever, that's on you, my friend. Before I get to it, I should tell you about my current relationship with pop music. I don't have one. I'd like to be in tune with current trends, but you know, life gets in the way. You start listening to podcasts and hockey games every time you put on the radio, and then suddenly it's February something or other, 2021, and you find yourself wondering how you got so out of touch. So yeah, this should be interesting to see what the youngsters of today are getting their jollies off to. Let's start at the bottom of the list and work our way up. Coming in at number 10 is Whoopty by CJ. I've never heard this word before. I'm going to guess it's something like whoop-de-doo, that, or it's an innuendo. As for the artist CJ, the only CJ that I'm familiar with is the one that has a home on Grove Street. At least he did until he screwed everything up over there. I should probably just give this a listen. Oh, and by the way, I'm not actually going to play the songs in this video. I'll put up a link in the description that has a playlist of all the songs I'm going to listen to. There's absolutely no way that I'm dealing with a copyright shitstorm that would certainly come in my direction if I played this music. Anyway, off I go. I don't hate it, but I'm not walking away thinking that I need to go and listen to this again. At the best of times, I'm really bad with lyrics. I didn't pick up a ton of what he was saying. However, he did mention that he is quite fond of blue cheese, which is big thumbs up for me. I'm also quite a big fan of blue cheese. Musically, not a ton that hooked me in. I did enjoy the bass line though, that had some nice syncopations going on there. Let me grab my fret list and I'll recreate it for you. So to summarize my thoughts about this, I need to search around to find things that I enjoy with this song. There are things there, but it's not like I can just sit back, let it hit me, and be in hog heaven. I can see how some people would enjoy it, but it's not for me. I'm also realizing that if I play the parts like this, there's still a decent chance that I get copyright claimed. So let's do a flash course sale and I'll be able to keep the lights on. I've got 3 courses that teach music theory with a guitarist in mind, and the nice thing about music theory is that it's timeless and it works in all genres. So whether you're writing CJ's next single or you're strumming it up to some Frank Sinatra, this stuff is valuable. As you can see, I've animated this stuff in a way that makes it easy to understand, and if you're one of the first 50 to use promo code TOP10 on the 3-course bundle, you'll get all 3 courses for the normal price of one. That's over at www.samuraiguitartheory.com. I'll also put up links for that in the description. Let's move on. Next on the list, number 9 is Holy by Justin Bieber and Chance the Rapper. Justin is actually one of the few pop stars who I've paid some attention to over the years. The guy clearly has talent, and he either writes really good songs or has really good songs written for him. In 2008, I saw him doing karaoke in a bar when he was like 10 or something. It was pretty weird seeing a child in a bar, but I can vouch for the fact that the guy can sing. Anyways, here we go. Well done, Justin. I actually thought that was really enjoyable. The chord progression was that typical 1, 5, 6 minor 4 thing that you hear all over pop music. So definitely not breaking any new harmonic ground here, but there's a reason why it's used so much. It's very pleasing to the ear. What really caught my ear was the production of the backing track. It starts out with just vocals and piano, and just as it's building up and you think the whole band's about to come in, the piano unexpectedly drops out, leaving just the bass and this cool stripped down drum thing that, dare I say, is Ringo-esque. I'm gonna mock it up so I can show you. Simple yet tasteful drum parts like that make me happy all over, and when you combine that with the bass, it's a surprisingly stripped down but lovely rhythm section. My thoughts on this one, it's catchy, Justin sings great, love the production. The religious elements in the lyrics aren't really for me. However, the Elvis reference in the lyrics are for me. If it came on the radio, I wouldn't change the station. Next up, we have Save Your Tears by The Weeknd. So, fun fact about The Weeknd, when he was starting to gain some traction in Toronto, 2010-ish, there was a call out on social media for guitar players to apply for his band. I sent my stuff in. It's been a bit, but fingers crossed, I will hear back from him anytime soon. In the meantime, let's see what he's been up to. Wow, I kind of wish I tuned into the Super Bowl. I really enjoyed that. I don't think I could enjoy a pop song more than this. It's kind of 80s synth poppy. It's like if Michael Jackson did a song featuring The Cure, it would totally fit on the GTA Vice City soundtrack. I really don't have anything bad to say about it. I think maybe the critics might say that it's not breaking any new ground. It's playing up the nostalgia thing, but whatever. It's pop music, and it's really good pop music at that. With Justin Bieber's song, I would listen to it if it came on, but I would actively seek this out. Well done, Weeknd. Well done. I look forward to hearing back from you about that guitar position. Moving on, we have Ariana Grande, Positions. Let's give it a go. I don't really like it. And I'm not just saying that to have a differing opinion. It seems bland and generic to me. I never need to hear it again. The most interesting thing with this song for me was the guitar part that was going on in the chorus. Let me see if I can figure it out. Something like that. 6 minor 9, 3 minor 7, 4 major 7, 2 minor, nice chords. But even then, to me, it kind of sounds like a Big Mac meal. It's widely consumed, and there's some craft and science that goes into creating something so popular in the right setting. It can be enjoyable, but really it's not great food. I will say though, a little while back, I saw a video where Ariana performed with a bassist called Thundercat and these two other stellar musicians. I think it was some Adult Swim thing. It was absolutely amazing. One of my favorite things that I've seen in 2021. It was certainly not a Big Mac meal. In my opinion, don't listen to this song, go find that performance. Number 6 on our list is Go Crazy by Chris Brown and Young Thug. Here we go. So for this review here, I had this idea that I would go on a rant about why does Chris Brown even have a career anymore? By all accounts, he's a garbage person who's done some unforgivable things. Many people have been canceled for far less, yet here he is at number 6. I was then thinking that I would finish my rant by saying, however, he does have some really good music. Maybe start a discussion about separating the man from the art. But having listened to this song, I'm not going to do that because I just don't get it. The production is boring. The lyrics seem really easy to me. He sings well, but I mean, hundreds of thousands of people out there sing well. Nothing about this song appeals to me. I don't get it. If the last song was a Big Mac, this song is a Big Mac that fell on the floor of the bathroom at the McDonald's at Times Square at 2 a.m. on a Saturday night. Moving on, next up is Levitating by Dua Lipa featuring DaBaby. I can't say I really know anything about either of these artists. A little while back, I did do a video with my buddies in Walk Off the Earth where we covered one of her songs. However, to this day, I haven't actually heard the original. As far as DaBaby goes, I have never heard that name. Let's see what they have to offer. If I was in a cover band and we played 3 sets of pop music, I would really look forward to playing this song. The track is kind of Prince-like with a killer bass line, which seems to be a recurring theme here that I can totally get behind. There are some Nile Rodgers-esque guitar bits in there. Let me see if I can recreate a bit of this for you. If you listen to the original track, you'll see that no one's breaking any new ground here. There's not a ton of depth to it. It's just fun, easy, catchy dance music. If I were a 20-something-year-old again on one of those rare nights when somebody dragged me out to a club, I would have felt the desire to move my body to this song as I awkwardly stood in the corner while looking at my phone before eventually getting a cab and going home 30 minutes after I showed up. Next up is another Ariana Grande song. I'm going to skip this one. My time is precious. You only get one song per video. Sorry, Ariana. But if you don't mind, please do more stuff with Thundercat. Number 3 on the Billboard Top 10 is Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. Sorry, Weeknd. I can't play favorites here. If I skipped Ariana, I gotta skip you too. However, I am gonna listen to this song in my own time as I wait for your phone call. At number 2, we have Mood by 24K Golden featuring Ian Dior. I've never heard of any of these things. Maybe I'll like it, maybe I'll hate it. Only one way to find out. I have mixed emotions with this one. First of all, I like the guitar riff, which is a Guitarist, is one of the first things that I listen to. Let me see if I can play that for you. I mean, kind of cool, but that figure repeats the entire song. Some variation there might have been nice. I will say it's extremely catchy. I feel like this song will be stuck in my head long after I want it to be stuck there. Part of me wants to go and listen to it again right now, but part of me found it annoying the whole time I was listening to it. Between the repetitive guitar parts and the sing-songy, kind of childlike chorus and the 808 snare sound, I just found myself feeling irritated. I can acknowledge that there's some craft here. I wouldn't by any means say it's bad. I don't like it, but I imagine if somebody did a cover of this, I could like it. I also watched the video for this, and that was the first time in this process that I legitimately felt old. The artists look like children to me, but they're 20 and 21. It's just this weird reminder that I'm 34 now. I've got a child, I've got life insurance, I've got 3 gray hairs that keep coming back every couple months. In my mind, 21 was just a few years ago, but somehow 13 years went by in a flash. And I've got this bad feeling that the train of aging is just starting to take off. And coming in at number 1 on the Billboard Top 10 is Olivia Rodrigo with Driver's License. I've heard a little bit about her. I think she's a TikToker or some sort of social media light who has transitioned into the music industry with profound success. I think you only do that with a really, really good song. So I'm excited to hear what the hubbub is about. Let's do this. I liked it. At least I liked it enough. I believe the emotions here, and there's actually some smart songwriting going on. Let me show you. The whole song is diatonic chords, 4 or 2 bars per chord, giving each chord some time to sit. However, this changes at the end of the chorus, where this wonderful chord progression comes around. Half bar per each chord. It really pushes the song forward until there's this silence, over which the most important lyric is sung. Let me play it for you. First bar, second bar, third bar, 4, 2, 3, 4, new chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, repeat. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here is that fast motion part. And now that important line is sung. When I say that there is craft in pop songwriting, this is the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. The masses would never be able to identify that, but it resonates on a deep emotional level. Good pop music has this kind of thing all over the place. This song is no different. There isn't a single word that's wasted. Nothing is out of place. It all just fits together perfectly. I like how the lyrical content was clear as day in its simplicity and meaning, but it still managed to sound fresh. This is something that is incredibly difficult to do, but it's a hallmark of good pop writing. So as a guitarist, a musician, and a songwriter, I really like this song, but purely as a music fan, I believe every word she's singing, but I have a really tough time connecting with it. It's just too young and pure for a grizzled old man with 3 gray hairs. However, if I was 16 years old again, heartbroken because the girl I was crushing on had no interest in me, I probably still wouldn't listen to it because that version of me used Aerosmith for those types of events. But if it was an alternate version of teenage me who wasn't stuck up about classic rock, I would totally shed some teenage tears to this. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. My reaction to the current Billboard Top 10. Let me summarize my thoughts. I don't think pop music today is any worse or better than when I was young. It's just that as I've gotten older, I haven't been creating those memories and connections with the current songs that turn them into more than songs. I liked it more than I thought I would. A lot of great bass lines. The Weeknd is a boss. Ariana needs to call up Thundercat. Olivia Rodrigo is either going to be a one-hit wonder or have a long, successful career or somewhere in the middle, and f*** Chris Brown. I think it's interesting to note that there wasn't a single band on this list. I'm very happy that I didn't have to listen to any bro country hip-hop stuff. Ultimately though, I enjoyed the experience. If you like this video, you can let me know by leaving me a comment or hitting that thumbs up button. Those are my thoughts. Remember, you can get all my courses for the normal price of one if you are one of the first 50 to use promo code TOP10 on the bundle over at samuraiguitartheory.com. I made those courses thinking of the musician who wants to look under the hood and understand why music works the way it does. It's the system I use to make and analyze music. They're animated to make the tough stuff easy to understand, and they're interactive elements to complement the lessons. Find out more at samuraiguitartheory.com, links in the description. Thank you all for watching. If you want to check out another video like this one, hit that link up there. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and stay tuned for a wide range of musical content. Until next time, I'm Samurai Guitarist, and I'll see you again soon.